So I was watching a video about I was watching a video of a man who was sitting. I'm a black woman, by the way. But I was watching a video of a man who was sitting. He was a black man, and he was sitting there listening to the suffrage of a white woman. And, like, he had, like, so much, like, grace and, like, compassion for her. And it just, like, it threw me into, like, this spiral of emotions, because it's like, I just feel like I, as a black woman, have been through so much, and I don't just mean in this lifetime. I've been through so much. I've incarnated into so much different bullshit. And it just feels like no man cares about, like, the suffrage. Not even my own black man. I feel like no one cares about the suffrage. It's like, all they see is that you're ghetto, you're loud, you're aggressive, you're masculine, you don't submit, like, you always got something to say. Like, no one has, like, the level of compassion for the black woman that she is deeply, deeply deserving of. And it just breaks my heart to see this. Because I've been so locked in since the beginning. Doing my best to love the planet, to love my brothers and sisters, to love my man, to love the entire fucking realm. I've been doing my fucking best. And it just feels like anytime, like, I get too aggressive or I get too whatever, it's just like no man, not just a black man, no man has, like, the patience for, like, the residue that has built up through the suffrage for eons in the making. And it's just, it's like my mind is like, damn, like, what you mean you gonna sit on this couch and, like, have all this compassion for this white woman? And I'm not saying she don't deserve it. I'm not saying that. I think that any woman that goes through something deserves to be heard. What I'm saying is the level of hearing is not the same for black women. It's just like, oh, you're fat, well, fuck you, you need to get out and work out. Oh, you're ghetto and loud, well, fuck you, you need to fucking work on yourself and be a better person. And mind you, I'm not even a ghetto loud person. I can be, but I'm a chameleon. I know how to conduct myself in any atmosphere, you know, because I am an old spirit. I'm one of the eldest. So I think that's why it hits me so deeply, because I know what we went through. And I didn't turn my humanity switch off. I've been awake the whole time. I see the devastation the whole time. And it's like, it's so annoying when I see black men who, like, don't care, bro. And it's crazy because, like, honestly speaking, I be feeling like, this is gonna sound so fucking, like, cop-outy, but it feels like I've seen, like, more men from other races, like, show a level of, like, grace and compassion for the black woman. And maybe he talking shit in his head, I don't know, but out loud, I just feel like men from other races, not only do they, I can't help how I feel. I feel like men from other races see me more. They know me. They bow when they see me. They know what I've been through. They know. And you can pretend to be asleep all you want, But black women are suffering so deeply while you shuck and jive for society and beat on me like everybody else, bro. And I can't speak for all black women because I am not all black women. Alright? But I know for a fact that the eldest has gone through the most. Just hard stop, bro. It's just hard. It's just the facts. It's the facts. And it's like nobody is like really sitting down and dissecting this shit, bro. It's just like you just want to sweep everything under the rug like a cat covering their shit in the litter box, bro. But the shit is still there. It's still there. The pee is still there. It still stinks, bro. And it's fucking with us as black women. And then like, you know, it's like a plethora of things, but it's like also like the black woman, you know, is aggressive and dominant. Yeah, she is, but she had to be. Like, who was protecting her? Her man wasn't even protecting her. And even when he tried, they would hang him in a tree. Even when he tried, they would send somebody at him to make him, I don't know, cheat on her and not feel like love for her. Oh, she's fat, she's lazy, she's sick. No, she's depressed, bro. And it's killing her. And like, there's no fucking love for the black woman, bro. And I just feel deeply disturbed by that, because I served you so deeply, bro, and you know who I'm talking to. I have served you so deeply. I have literally done all I can do to prop you up as a king. And like, even when you was doing the wrong shit, even when you was, I actively seen you doing the wrong things for the planet, for the animals, everything. I've actively seen you do that, and I shut up and I let you be a man, you know what I'm saying, and make your mistakes so that you can grow and be better. But it's like when it comes to the black woman and her anger or her fat or whatever the case may be, it's like, it's disgusting, and I'm just deeply disturbed by this. I just want to get on the next plane to the nearest planet that makes sense, bro. Because what you mean? What you mean I've been gone for this long and then I come back here and all I see is a whole bunch of men who don't love women? They don't. And I don't think it's just me as a black woman, you know. I think it's every woman that feels this way deeply, you know. Like, how could you fumble me, bro? Like, everything about me is to serve you. Right down to my womb, my breasts, like, everything is to serve you and what you put in me. And you have no reciprocation for that shit. You have no reciprocation, and it's just like, you know, when I be like, oh, I'm just asexual because I'm deeply disturbed and deeply disgusted. You know, I feel bad for saying that, and I've been on trains, y'all, and if you know, you know, but I feel like I'm supposed to have like some type of like magical baby or something, and I feel like I was on a train, right? And like, it was like a train full of black people, and I had got on the train, I got in the back, and like, I was having a conversation with Spirit, and I was like, yeah, but like, if he treats me bad and he is not good to me, I cannot have this child. I'm sick of being a martyr for you when you don't reciprocate me at all. Like, and like, there was a black man, I said this in my head, by the way, I'm having a conversation with Spirit. There was a black man on there when I said absolutely not, I would not have your baby. If I would not have a baby by a man who does not love me, I don't care how magical the baby is. A black man turned around, looked at me like, how dare you be so selfish, and then turned back around, and I was just sitting there like, wow, you guys like don't even see me as a person. You just see me like as somebody that like is a portal that like bursts things for you, and fuck how I feel. Fuck how dirty you make me. Fuck how mishandled you do me. fuck how you fumble me. I just have to come and just activate whenever you say, bro. And it's like, is it possible for me to do that? Yes. But after a certain amount of incarnations of doing that, bro, it literally leaves a residue on my spirit. Like, damn, I'm feeling deeply unappreciated. I'm feeling deeply unappreciated. And I don't know. It was just seeing a black man like really like be emotional for like this white woman, and like, but I've seen the same black man like be like horribly disgusting to black women. So it's just like, damn, like, you show grace to this woman and you don't even show grace to your person. Like, I'm your person. I am your person. Like, why don't you care? So it's like, when I say that I want to be like asexual and I'm like deeply, deeply disgusted with the current state of society, like, I mean that shit. Like, it's not a game. Like, I'm sorry that I keep on like snotting up my nose and stuff like that, but like, I just really wanted to come out here and be real about the fact that I am deeply disturbed by this, and this is deeply unsettling for me, because all I ever wanted to be was a wife and a mother, but you have left no space for me to be this way. Truly, you have left no space for me to feel safe, to have my children here. Every place is under siege on our land, in our world. We were the eldest, black people are the eldest. We're the ones that's supposed to be keeping the land. We're the one that's supposed to be keeping the tribes. We're the one that's supposed to be showing people how to be morally correct and live upright. And it's just like, I feel alone. I do. I feel like everybody fell asleep and I'm just here awake, feeling all the pain that everybody chose to ignore because ignorance is bliss. And that's just all I gotta say, y'all. I'm sorry for crying, but I just really feel deeply about that, and I don't know how to come out and say these feelings or say this, without being emotional, because it deeply, deeply wounds me. And it deeply makes me feel like, like the black man doesn't care about the black woman anymore. And I don't know how true that is. It's just all wrong, bro. Till next time.